Venus Williams, 45, wins doubles comeback after 16-month hiatus at DC Open. Venus Williams makes a triumphant return as Mboko shines in DC's sizzling tennis scene. Washington, D.C. Imagine the pressure. Venus Williams steps up to serve for the first time in 18 months and it's a foot fault. Not just once, but 3 times in the opening set. Yet, against all odds, Williams and her partner Hailey Baptiste staged a remarkable comeback, clinching a 6-3, 6-1 victory over Eugenie Bouchard and Clervie Ngounoue at the Mubadala City DC Open on Monday. The turnaround was nothing short of dramatic. Trailing 3-1 and facing a breakpoint, Williams and Baptiste surged back to win an astonishing 11 of the last 12 games, thrilling a packed house at the John Harris Court. Baptiste, a local talent, drew inspiration from Williams, having played doubles with her at just 4 years old during a World Team Tennis event. Tennis embodies excellence, Williams reflected post-match. I'm a staunch advocate for women and women in sports. Today, seeing 3 African Americans on the court was historic. It sends a powerful message to African American girls that tennis is a viable option for them, too. She added, the crowd's energy was incredible. In such moments, you can either crumble or rise. We chose to rise, together with the crowd and each other. At 45, the 7-time Grand Slam champion Williams has been a sensation in the nation's capital this summer. When she competes in her first singles match as a wildcard, she'll become the oldest player in a WTA Tour-level main draw match since Kimiko Date, who was 46 at the time, 7 years ago in Tokyo. A win against the 35th-ranked Peyton Stearns on Tuesday or Wednesday would see her surpass Martina Navratilova, who achieved the feat at 47 during Wimbledon 2004. Adding to the star-studded atmosphere, NBA champion and 4-time Olympic gold medalist Kevin Durant was in the audience. I heard the chants for KD, Baptiste recalled. I told myself, focus on the next return. It's amazing he came to support us. Williams chimed in, that's when you really stepped up. I wanted to show KD what we could do. They kept hitting to you, and I thought, whatever it takes to win, we'll do it. Venus Williams makes triumphant return to tennis at 45. At the age of 45, Venus Williams has made a triumphant return to the world of tennis, celebrating her comeback with a doubles victory at the DC Open. Over the years, Venus and her sister Serena have formed a formidable partnership on the court, achieving remarkable success together. The duo from Compton has clinched an impressive 14 major titles and secured 3 Olympic gold medals as a team. However, in a light-hearted moment following her recent match, Venus jokingly suggested that her younger sister may have been a hindrance to her success. After winning her first match alongside new doubles partner Hailey Baptiste, Venus remarked, from the very first point, I could tell we were going to be a great team. We probably should have started playing together years ago, right? I think Serena was just in the way. This playful comment elicited laughter from the enthusiastic crowd of around 3,000, prompting Venus to smile and wave at the camera, playfully apologizing to Serena. Venus had every reason to feel elated after her successful return to the court, especially after a 16-month break during which she underwent a medical procedure to remove fibroids from her uterus last July. Reflecting on her journey, she expressed, "It's just wonderful to be back playing. The difference between where I am this year compared to last year is like night and day. I can actually prepare for a tournament now, rather than preparing for surgery a year ago." She further elaborated on the importance of health in her life, stating, "Tennis is not just a game for us, it's our life and our passion. But ultimately, if your health isn't right, nothing else matters. This experience has given me a new perspective, making it easier to return to the court and play with a sense of freedom." Venus's comeback is just beginning. The 7-time major champion and former Olympic gold medalist is set to compete against Peyton Stearns from the United States in the first round of the women's singles tournament at 4:30 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time on Tuesday. Additionally, she and Baptiste will face the winners of a match between Christina Buxer/Nicole Melicha-Martinez and Taylor Townsend/Shuai Zhang in the women's doubles quarterfinals later this week. Meanwhile, Serena Williams, who has claimed 23 major singles titles, has not participated in any matches since she announced her decision to step away from tennis after the 2022 US Open. In that tournament, she and Venus were eliminated in the first round of doubles, while Serena reached the third round in singles before being defeated by Australian player Ajla Tomljanovic in what turned out to be her final match. In a heartfelt moment, Venus shared her feelings about her sister's absence, saying, "I keep telling my team that the only thing that would make this experience even better is if she were here with me. We've always done everything together, so naturally, I miss her." This story not only highlights Venus's inspiring return but also raises questions about the future of both sisters in the sport. Will we see Serena make a comeback, or is this truly the end of an era? What are your thoughts on their journey? Share your opinions in the comments. Venus Williams' triumphant return to tournament play, a doubles victory at the DC Open. Imagine being away from the sport you love for over a year, only to return and serve up a powerful reminder of why you're a legend in the game. That's exactly what Venus Williams did at the Washington DC Open, where she made her highly anticipated return to tournament play after a year-long hiatus. But here's where it gets interesting. Her first serve was called out due to a foot fault, leaving Williams and the other players on the court in a state of disbelief. The crowd, which included NBA star Kevin Durant, was electric, and Williams' trademark power and precision eventually won out, as she and her partner Hailey Baptiste took down Eugenie Bouchard and Clervie Ngounoue 6-3, 6-1 in the doubles match. As Williams herself put it, "It's just nice to be able to play. Where I am at this year is so much different from where I was at last year. It's night and day, being able to be here and prepare for the tournament as opposed to preparing for surgery a year ago. And this is the part most people miss." Williams' journey back to the court wasn't just about recovering from a procedure to remove fibroids from her uterus, but also about finding a new perspective on her game and her life. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter if your health is not there. So, it definitely put it in perspective for me and maybe made it easier to make the decision to maybe come back out here and maybe play even freer, she said. Now, some might argue that a year-long break is a long time to be away from the sport, and that it's impressive that Williams is still competing at the age of 45. Others might say that her experience and skill give her an unfair advantage over younger players. But one thing is certain, Williams is still a force to be reckoned with on the court, and her fans are eager to see what she'll do next. As her partner Baptiste noted, the crowd was insane. "From the moment we stepped out of the players' area, you could kind of feel the buzz. Walking onto the court, just felt all the love for the both of us." And Williams' goals for the tournament? To have fun and win, of course. She's already accomplished the first part, and we'll have to wait and see if she can make it to the top. But here's the question, can Williams keep up her winning streak, or will her opponents be able to take her down? Let us know what you think in the comments. With her singles match against Peyton Stearns scheduled for Tuesday night, Williams is ready to put everything on the line and give it her all. As she said, "I have been training for months to get to this moment." The real question is, what's next for this tennis legend? Will she continue to defy the odds and push the boundaries of what's possible, or will she hang up her racket for good? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure, Venus Williams is back, and she's not going down without a fight.